Hello guys, this is Average Trader, and this is week 6 of our trade logging series. We made 2R this week, all right, everything combined. And it may seem like, right, our profits are slowing down, but we need to realize that, the market goes through cycles, right? And during certain phases, it becomes increasingly difficult to make money, right? And in those phases, you have to calm down, okay, and make sure that you are protecting your profits, all right? And that's what we're doing. We're protecting our profits instead of trying to actively make profit. But nevertheless, we made 2R this week, which means, right, we made 2 times our risk this week. If you want to join in on the trades, feel free to visit our website at averagetrader.live, all right, and link is in the description. Let's hop into our first trade of the week. The first trade of the week was Carvana CVNA 39.28 by 39.74 short. All right, and we did get tagged at break even. The pattern we took was a 1 minute 3-bar play, right? The short side 1 minute 3-bar play. And as you can see, if you have taken our course, this isn't the cleanest of 3-bar plays, right? But we did anticipate our entry, tagged us in, and it did hit 1R, right? And this just emphasizes how important your trading plan is, right? Some of you guys that are in the chat room every day do 1R all or nothing, right? Which means on this trade you would have gotten 1 times your risk, right? Instead of break even like me, right? But your trading plan should be tailored to you, and my trading plan is 2R. So therefore I got out of this trade at break even, since it did hit 1R, and the market did turn for the worst at some point in this trade and tagged us at break even. The next trade we took was AMD 93.60 by 94.10, another short. Okay, we really wanted this thing to push higher, right? We really did want to push this thing to push higher. We did. I don't show the pre-market chart or the gap, but this was a level 2 gap. All right, so a decent gap. And unfortunately, we read the market wrong, right? We completely read the market wrong. We did give this thing a very, very wide stop, all right? But eventually, it did tag us at our stop loss, which is a shame, all right? You can just see, right, why we only made 2R this week. Look at the chop of the stock, right? You see red bar after green bar after red bar after green bar. This just means that, especially this stock AMD, right, is in a compression phase, and it's having trouble, picking what side it chooses to pop on, right? So yeah, not much we could have really done, right? You can't anticipate, a compression. You can't anticipate chop, but it is what it is. We got stopped on AMD 93.60 by 94.10. Next trade we took was ENVX 20 by 19.37. Okay, and you can see it was a 1 minute breakout. All right, we can see that this is a strong uptrend. All right, followed by following a big red bar. Okay, and we did take this. It did hit 2R very, very painlessly, I might add, right? There was no real pullback, right? You could argue that this topping tail maybe might have made us a little nervous, but by the time this topping tail had triggered, we had already made 1R, right? So if you are a 1R trader, you would have gotten 1R profit. And if you're a 2R trader like me and you move your stop loss to break even at 1R, you can, rest easy knowing that you cannot lose money on this trade, right? But after this topping tail, we get a bottoming tail, a smaller bottoming tail, and it ripped, right? Straight to 2R. Very, very painless, very easy trade. Next trade we took was JP Morgan, all right? JPM 116.03 by 116.53, all right? And we got out of this at break even as well, all right? As you can see, our entry was at 116.03, stop loss is 116.53, and this huge red bar comes in. Huge red bar comes in, right? And I'll be honest with you guys, this did not hit 1R, right? It didn't hit 1R target. But why did we move to break even? All right, because this red bar stopped at previous support, right? Previous support, and that's a huge indicator that it's about to bounce, right? So immediately after we see this huge red bar stop specifically in this area where it has retested before, right? Immediately our confidence for this trade, decreases by a lot, right? Which is why we moved immediately our stop to break even, right? And we got out at break even because look at how strong this uptrend is, right? It's literally gapping up, right? As you can see in this bar right over here, the stock closes over here, but it gaps upwards, right? Which is a huge bullish indicator. And when we're shorting a stock, we really don't want to see bullish indicators, right? So we got out of JP Morgan at break even, all right? And that is this trade. Next trade we took was DVN, 7042 by 6990. All right, and we got 2R out of this thing. You could have either argued that this was a 1 minute breakdown, or you could even argue, right, since this gap, I remember this trade, this gap was so good that you took it off of basically just a bottoming tail, right? You can see that, buying pressure is increasing, right? The first green bar, huge green bar. The second time sellers tried to step up, buyers pushed the stock all the way up, right? So we took this trade 7042 by 6990, all right? And this was another trade that was relatively painless, right? There was no real huge pullback, right? We did hit 2R out of this thing. Very painless trade, very easy trade, honestly, to take, right? And in this market, in the past like week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, in these markets, we want to take as many painless and easy trades as we can, right? Because once again, right now markets are choppy, so we are looking to preserve our gains, right? Next trade we took was NET, 6861 by 6781, and we did stop out of this, all right? We took this off of a 1 minute breakout. You can see that we took it right over here, and I have nothing to say, right? Wall Street is playing games with us. You can see this, we got triggered in on this huge topping tail, right? Huge topping tail, got triggered in and immediately pulled back down and stopped us out. There's really nothing we can do about this, right? The computers got us at Wall Street, right? The computers got us. And, would I have taken this trade again? Yes, definitely. It was a very nice breakout in the morning, right? Very nice breakout. But unfortunately, popped over, triggered us in, and then stopped us out immediately afterwards. Nothing really we can do about these things. These things do happen. Okay, so and that's why in our course, like, we teach you, money management rules and ways to stop yourself from losing an exorbitant amount of money on these trades, right? So once again, NET, we got stopped out of this trade. And the next trade we took was Meta on a 3-bar play, right? 169.80 by 169, right? You can see the 3-bar play right over here on the 1 minute, right? Wide extending green bar, second compression bar, and then pop. Unfortunately, as you can see, either markets took a turn or Meta or Facebook, whatever you want to call it, came out with some bad news or something, right? And it completely retraced right after hitting 1R target. And unfortunately, this thing did tag me at least at break even. All right. Once again, since I moved to break even after 1R, if you are doing 1R targets, you would have gotten 1R out of this, right? It's all up to you guys. Right. And in our course, we talk about different trading plans, right? 2R all or nothing, 1R all or nothing trades, right? Bouncing stop losses, trailing stop losses, all this type of stuff. But, for all intents and purposes, my trading plan is 2R all or nothing. And unfortunately, this did tag us at break even. And that is it for the week, right? As you can probably tell, this week we only took 7 trades, right? We took, compared to like a few weeks ago, we were taking like 10, 15 trades, right? And, it takes a lot of discipline, especially for newer traders, to not always be in a trade, right? When markets are bad, stay out of a trade, right? Stay out of a position, right? And trade when markets are good, right? But yeah, if you guys want to see these trades live, all right, and maybe take them with me, feel free to join our website. All right, I do stream all of our trades every single day at our website, averagetrader.live. All right. Feel free to join our Discord too. We do have a free share sizing bot. Okay, so it will share size for you. You just give it your entry and your stop loss and your risk, and it will tell you how many shares you need to buy. Right, a lot of good information both on the website and on the Discord. All right. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. All right, for the continuation of our trade logging series. All right, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and have a nice day, guys.